Okay. This is week 3 of Turtle, so we're doing Dogfight this week. Week 1 we did behind the elbows. Week 2 was front headlock. This week is Dogfight. The idea here is like all of this is wrestling concepts, and when you're in a dogfight position, it's referred to as dogfight because it is kind of a 50-50 position if they're good. And I feel like in jiu-jitsu, we underestimate how strong the whizzer position is in the dogfight, and we kind of always teach the underhook position. So I want to show you guys kind of some of the things you're susceptible to with that whizzer, and like some ways to avoid it, and some different positioning than maybe you've seen to kind of counter some of that offense and some of the things that you might get in trouble with. So I'll use you, heavy, some body. So the typical dogfight, right? I got the underhook, he's got an overhook. What they'll show you in jiu-jitsu is to split the legs behind, right? If we're standing, this is like an Uchimata throw, right? Same thing. So his ability to whizzer me kind of has a lot to do with the position of this leg. So if he's in front of me with that leg and he'd go ahead and hit that whizzer hard, step, boom, he's gonna drop me down. In wrestling, what's gonna happen most times is he's just gonna turn me over right here. He's just gonna snap me hard to this shoulder with a heavy whizzer, and I'm gonna get that kind of reaction. So if somebody's really good with their overhook game and their whizzer game, you're gonna find yourself in trouble there. So there's a couple things you can do to mitigate the power of this whizzer. And the first thing is this underhook. If I'm grabbing around his waist, I'm feeding into the strength of his whizzer. If I grab higher up, you can grab the shoulder. One of the things I was watching some tape on Yazdani, who's an Iranian world champion, and he'll just straighten his arm and go thumb down. Now whizzer me. Yeah. Way less power there, right?
Yeah.
So it's a real simple adjustment. Straighten your underhook, thumb down. The next thing you can do is this leg, instead of staying behind, I'm gonna step in front. Now whizzer me. Now it's about a brace. Head height and hip height. Those are the two things I need to win. My head needs to be higher and my hips need to be higher. So if he tries to whizzer me here, but I'm in front of him and I get up high, now I can access his head and I can turn him over. Another thing you can play with here is this knee position. If I just blow that knee out and I raise my head up, we can catch our side control. Real simple, but it's just good positioning. So get into your dogfight, you can come up from half guard, or a lot of times the way this will happen in wrestling is from an actual wrestling exchange. Like we're here, I've shot an underhook, maybe I go knee tap, but he bases hard, and we just kind of drive ourselves down to the mat like this. This is where you'll see it in wrestling. So you get here, underhook straight, thumb down, knee in front, kick that knee out, turn him over, get your pressure. We'll start there. Ready? 1, 2.